Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to another Black Ops 6 zombie video / guide. So this time around, guys, I'm going to wrap things up and complete the main quest line for you and show you where to go. So to begin this quest line, guys, what you need to do is you need to make your way to the church, open the first laser door and the one to the church, and come onto the right of the machine here, and then the quest will begin for you. You'll get like a little mini cutscene to start with, but yeah, just you can carry on as normal. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the water valve, which is our first thing what we need to collect. The water valve is located just on the left side of the bus here, and it's just above the little bib tap there, the little garden tap. So what we need to do with that is we need to make our way over to the bowling alley. You want to try and do this early as possible, guys, because the later the levels you leave it, the more harder and difficult, the more zombies you get to having to deal with. So I tried to do it at wave 8 here, what I managed to do. But basically you just got to hold out until this water valve pressure builds up, and basically like a nuke happens then, and you can collect the first parts for the jet gun. So as you see, I just distracted a couple of the zombies there just to get them out of the way. It's a good thing if you had a few decoys to help with this part, guys. It does help you out a bit. And there we go then. So the water pressure gauge is our first item. So our next one, what we're going to be collecting then, since we've got that part, is the handbrake. But the handbrake is actually located inside the tool shed. But in order to get the tool shed key, what you need to do is you need to stay over to the cemetery where we are here, defeat about 20 zombies, and wait till about wave 10 roughly. And then what will happen is that gravekeeper will spawn pretty much over the back, or he might be over the back, or he could be over the middle. It's all around this area. Just keep looking around this area, you'll come across him. But anyway, once you get the tool shed key, you come over to here. There's a little shed over the right side. Come through there, and the handbrake is waiting for you. That is the second part for the jet gun. Staying in that area, carrying on over, we're going to get the last item, which is the electrical wire. Now, in order to get this gun, you need to basically defeat one of the stronger enemies and basically shoot off his arm, and then basically he'll give you a mangler cannon as like a weapon, one of his weapons what he has. But also you can just buy it from one of the little shop things where you can buy, use some of your scrap or whatever, and you can buy your own mangler cannon if you don't want to do that way. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Now we're ready to just go back to the spawn area, and this is where you create the jet gun on the workbench. Now you can actually upgrade this to like tier 3 as well. You can get a few pack-a-punches along the way, so you can get this pack-a-punch all the way to tier 3, and it actually becomes an absolute beast when you get it fully upgraded. Yeah, that don't stop there, guys. The next part we need to build now is the LTG part. Now, because we've got the jet gun. First one is in Ollie's Comics, just above the ceiling in the middle. The second part is just in the middle of the section. Jump on the roof here. Right over the back, jump on this van over here, and then just use your jet gun to draw it in right in the corner of the window there. And that's the second part. And the third LTG part, what you want is you need to head back to the church, just in the middle of the doorway, the entrance part, turn around, and it's right on the left, top left for you. And there you go, we've got all them parts right now. So now what we need to do, we're going to create that actual device now. Now that we've got all 3 of them parts. So where we need to create the gateway device, guys, is we need to go over this section here. You can use this zip wire if it's a bit of a quicker way to do it. And it's just located on the top left corner. And this is where you can create all those parts what you've collected so far. And you're able to create the device what you need. So the first thing what we're going to do is the first section what we're going to do, we're going to plant it near the church. And what will happen is one of the bosses will spawn. It's like a real tough enemy you need to take down. Again, if you have like a lower wave level, it's best to do it on them levels, because it's a lot easier to take these down, because these can be quite tough. It can either be a mangler, or it could be one of them bigger creatures, whatever them ones are called. I forgot the name of them. But before that does happen, we've just got to defend this portal here. We've got 2 of these to do. But the first one, it can be, like I say, it can be a mangler, or it could be one of them bigger creatures, whatever it's called. Once that spawns, yeah, there we go, I had one of them big creatures there. What you need to do is you need to get into really low health, come back into the church, pick up a canister, what's waiting for you on the side, and what you want to do is put it down by one of these sections here, activate the dark ether and make sure he's in that point where he's taking damage, and then what it'll do, it'll absorb his soul into the canister, and once you've done that, you take the canister back to the church, put it back into the machine, and that's another part done. We've only got one more to do with those, but before we get to that part now, there's a little device we can pick up now because we've done our first canister. We take the device. The first thing we need to do is 3 satellites we need to activate, and this is different every time. So my one is yellow at the moment for this one, so what you need to do for this one, just put it to yellow. If it's green on the device, what you've got, it'll be basically red, so it's the opposite colour. If it's yellow, it's always yellow, but if it's red, then you just put it to green, whatever it is. Just leave it like that. And the last one, the last satellite machine we want is over here. So you just need to blow up that little X marker there. It costs about 500 gold, so not too expensive. Once you've done that, then all 3 of the satellites will lie with purple laser in the sky, and that's the final canister right over there we need to do. So what we need to do now then is we need to go and activate, well, we need to get the gateway summon again from the top part, what we just beat before. Pick up that, go all the way over to the bottom section near Ollie's Comics. There's another little summon area we got to activate. Just plant it there, and basically we just got to wait and defend this section like we done earlier, pretty much. So once that timer does tick down, guys, just like before, another boss will spawn in, and all we need to do now is just lead him over to the other canister and basically just summon the dark ether again and make sure he's in that little area where the dark ether is. The other can, what we needed was just lying on the top there on that little device. We have got quite a bit of zombies here to deal with, but yeah. Just want to make sure we get him low enough health, and then we can just lay into him then, and then just take him down. And then pretty much, yeah, we've got him beaten there, and that's it. So what we need to do now then, it's a bit of a trek right now, but all we need to do is basically take that canister, what was another soul was absorbed inside that can. Take that canister all the way back to the church again, and we're pretty much ready to fight the last boss now then. So once you enter that canister into there, you are ready to take on the final boss and the last few waves. Bearing in mind, a bit of advice for you guys. Make sure you've basically got Pack-a-Punch level 2 for your weapons, or you're pretty much low enough round like wave 18, wave 16, because it does get pretty difficult. I think there's one boss at first, then there's another, I think there's 2 bosses, but depending on if you're playing in co-op or not. When I was playing, because I played in solo on this version, I only had 2 bosses, so I had one boss in the first round, then another one did spawn in then, and then that was pretty much it. Once you've done that, the quest is fully complete, guys. That's it. You'll have a quick cutscene at the end, which to do. You will go down, that is part of the quest, so don't worry. In case like, oh, you failed or whatever, but no, it's part of the main quest line, so do not worry. You'll have a little cutscene play out here, pretty much. Once this cutscene does play out, you do get given an option. You can either continue on, or you can literally end it there, just like you would if you exfilled the game, pretty much. But if you do decide to continue, you do get surprised with a shitload of loot, load of goodies like Pack-a-Punch level 3. You'll even get part Perkaholic. You'll get all the perks. You'll get Pack-a-Punch level 3 for all your guns. I mean, I had like 4 Pack-a-Punch level 3s after this little section here. You also get legendary tier ether tools as well if you want, so you could use them if you haven't upgraded your weapon all the way up to the top. There's one right there for you. There's also ray guns. There's other like top tier loot like legendary weapons if you want to choose a different one. I mean, look what you get here. Look, you get load of drops, weapon, ammo, fucking shitloads, absolutely loads you can pick from. I mean, I had like 4 of them here. I didn't even need them. I mean, I had one for the Pack-a-Punch for both my guns. I didn't have them both Pack-a-Punch at the time, max, but I did here. Also, you could Pack-a-Punch your melee weapon as well. Get that all Pack-a-Punched. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the main quest for Liberty Falls. Hope you liked it. If you did, leave us a like. And as always, guys, thank you for watching and take it easy.